Hold on, y'all. Alright, we finna rebuild the Brooklyn Nets and the Chicago Bulls. So I'm starting with the Chicago Bulls. I ain't even made no moves yet, so we finna get started. First, I want to get rid of Vucevic. I'm trying to have a young team, but if I can't trade him or find a good pick, I'm just keep him. What aim for is a first round pick or anybody young, like Anthony Simons. I'm gonna keep looking though. John Collins, Miles Bridges. He's 80 overall. But Mitchell Robinson. Nah, I ain't getting. He gotta prove me. He gotta prove me something. I know he ain't getting much playing time, but still. Yeah, I might. Keldon Johnson. No, who I do want is Jonathan Kuminga. Let me see what can I. Blake Griffin, Gordon Hayward, Austin Rip. What the fuck these boys got on here? He might be a free agent then. I got Jonathan Kuminga right here though. I ain't gonna lie, negotiate. 3 year. I ain't gonna lie to you. I give you a little player option too. He said no business. Okay. I don't know what I can do. Let me try to trade. I'm gonna get Jonathan Kuminga. How much Anthony Simons get paid? 1 year, 27 million. Hell no. I get a 20. They take my 20. First round pick in 29 though. Jose Alvarado. I ain't gonna lie, I might go with fuck Michael Williams. No, I can't. I seen something I wanted to get. I see one. Here we go. I might have to do this. Just get rid of that salary dump. Alright, let's see if we can get something can make on that. How many people do I have? I've never seen that message before. Patrick Williams. You can keep him. I don't know who that is. Who we need to aim for? Probably a shooting guard. Cause I'm gonna turn him to a point guard. Put Cam Harris as a shooting guard. We have him come out the bench real key. Or we have him come as a point. Nah, I want to put Isaac Okoro because we got defense. So we need to look for a shooting guard. Terry Rozier faking. We'll take it. We need to do a 3-team trade. We need to sign. You get Lonzo Ball here? Okay. I'm looking at this team already. Probably, come on. We got how many point guards in here? No, we do point guard. 9 points. Trey Jones. We might give it. I want to get a point guard back. Shooting guard. Probably get back a small four, probably. Small four, power four, we're looking for. I ain't gonna lie to you. You might got at least low-key decent team now. Look at the new team now. Got okay, so this might be a good team. I'm doing a 5-year sim, so I'm getting every rookie, like damn near young player. So what we can do, 9-man rotation. Man, 10-man rotation. We got a T slide. So. I got Terry Rozier still a T slide. I would do want to have him in my lineup, in my rotation. Okay, we got Cody White, we got Aldo Sewell, it's shooting guard, Isaac Okoro, it's small forward, power forward, Nick Richards, and big man, we got Robert Williams. This is like a little young team that we might go to the finals with in the next couple years. I won't say couple, but it's a 5-year sim, so we will see. Okay, let's do the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. You got Michael Porter Jr., so what I could first thing do? What I can do? Hold on. Michael Porter Jr. small forward. Nick Claxton, we might have to keep him. Zaire Williams, I might end up trading him. Keon Johnson, Terrence Mann, I might end up keeping him because he might be a backup 6-man, a good 6-man. I said backup 6-man. Taylor Woodson, yeah, this might be tougher. All right, let's see. Terrence Mann, hold on, that's my four. What we can do? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see what we really need. Point guard for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna need a point guard. So let's look for some point guards again. Probably try to snag up real quick. Dylan Harper, they're not getting rid of him. So let's keep looking though. Carson Wallace, they might end up giving him. Let's see who we can. Hold on, let's keep looking though. See Sue Henderson, he might be the one we might get. They ain't trying to get rid of him. Brandon Podziemski. John Wall, what the fuck he doing here? Cole Anthony, Davion Mitchell. Anthony Simons, they is getting rid of him. We ain't getting no Marco Porter Jr. though. Shit, Nicholas Claxton. Trying to get rid of him. He's same age, 1 year. He got 3 years left. Nah, we might keep him. He averaged 2.1 blocks. We good on it. Who else? LaMelo? He's trying to get rid of him. He's paying over 154 million. Gotta keep looking. Luka, Marcus Smart. Alright, let's just see. I don't see no good point guard, so we might end up to see what they'll give us. Andre Drummond. Let's see where I keep that. Mitchell Robinson. You gonna keep looking though. Michael Williams. Oh, he had to ask for the first. I'm not giving up a first. Quentin Post. I seen him play. He might end up getting him actually. Hold on. Let's see. Keep looking. He 18. He a 6'9" point guard. Hold on. I was gonna get rid of him. He might be good. Hold on. You might end up trading one of these motherfuckers though. Look for a power forward. Looking a little bad though. We got Ricky point guard. We got Terrence Mann. Okay, both teams look decent. Okay. Let's simulate to November, a month. Let's say, but we ain't doing those trades. Okay, the Bulls doing low key good in 1 month because Bulls are 10-10 and the Knicks is 9-10. Let's see the average stats. So you got Michael Porter Jr. averaging 21 a game. Hold on. Terrence Mann averaging 8. He averaging 14, 2 and 6. He's 6'9". He's supposed to be grabbing them. Hold on. It's cool. Looking cool. They look cool. Okay, let's see what I'm looking decent. Hold on. Look, we got Jonathan Isaac. Wait, that's better than that.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thank you, B.A. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They're getting Jonathan Kuminga, one of the more dynamic athletes in the association. He lives above the rim and deceptively strong, too. This league is all about spacing, but guys like him who can put pressure on the rim help balance the floor. He is a rising star.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. On the court right now for the Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Boucher in at the 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And it's Brogdon with the ball for Boston. They lead by 1. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And the Bulls shooting 55% for the game so far. Back to Kuminga for the lead. And the three-pointer goes. Kuminga's got 24 points.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Isaac. Herter's checked in for Rozier. And it's Kobe White in for Mitchell. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Drives to the hoop. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Williams misses. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pritchard. He's watched by... It's Brown on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Celtics lead by 3.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Nick Richards out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Here's White. White coming through.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And the layup is good off the glass.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Brown, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Pritchard, checked by Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Over Isaac. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Rozier can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Tillman's checked in for Boston. Here's White. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
He's been laser focused here in the fourth. Only 1 miss out of 5 attempts.
White for 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Some changes for Boston. Cadis checked in for Boucher. Jason Tatum comes in for Tillman. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Tatum finds Simons. Here's Pritchard. Shoots over White. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong like bull.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Tatum. From about 19. He's rebounded by Okoro. Okoro's got 4 rebounds in the game. White for 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Outside White. Pass to Simons. And that one is hammered home.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Williams. Okoro passes to Huerter. Another 3 for Chicago.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Here's Kuminga. Outside White. Pass to Huerter from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Here's Kuminga. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Celtics trail by 5. And Joe Mazzulla has... Outside White. Tatum feeling it out a bit. 17-foot shot on the way. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side, Kuminga. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
And the Bulls' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. White for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Tatum. Chicago with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Pritchard. And here's Simons outside. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Kuminga against Tatum. There's a screen by Kuminga. Williams passes to Kuminga. Tatum with some nice D. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 8-point game, and it's Simons missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Kuminga. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Okoro outside. Pass to Herter. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Herter's got 9 points now in the second half.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's... just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And it's Tatum missing. Chicago leading by 11. And here's Okoro. Outside Kuminga. Here's White. It's good. White's got 33 points.
Austin Reed. Sixers. Kawhi Leonard's buzzer beater crushed the Sixers in 2019. That shot didn't just end their season, it rewrote NBA history. The game game was tied at 90 with 4 seconds left. Kawhi pulled up for a deep fadeaway, drew the lead, and the ball bounced 4 times before dropping. It's the only Game 7 winner ever hit at the buzzer. The Raptors won 92-90, and Philly's playoffs died instantly. Kawhi played over 43 minutes and dropped 41 points, with 15 coming in the fourth. He made 16 out of 39 shots, grabbed 8 rebounds, and had 3 steals. Philly, they scored only 5 points in the last 5 minutes. Jimmy Butler tied it at the end, but Embiid couldn't stop the final shot. Simmons had little offensive impact. After the game, Embiid walked off in tears. That loss changed everything. It led to Brett Brown's firing and roster shakeups. Even today, that shot's replayed constantly. It's forever burned into Sixers fans' memories as the moment everything shattered. 1 bounce, 4 rim hits, pure pain. Hawks. The 2015 sweep against Cleveland crushed one of Atlanta's best seasons ever. They went 60-22, got the top seed, and had 4 All-Stars. Coach Mike Budenholzer even won Coach of the Year. But when they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, everything fell apart. Cleveland beat them 97-89, then 94-82, followed by 114-111 in overtime, and finally 118-88. Atlanta became the first top seed to get swept in that round. They shot 23% from three, while Cleveland hit 40%. They lost the rebounding battle by 13 boards per game. Kyle Korver got hurt in game 2. De'Aaron Brown messed up his knee in game 1. LeBron averaged over 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. Atlanta's no-star approach collapsed against Cleveland's top-heavy roster. After that season, Atlanta's core slowly faded. Players left. The team declined. That sweep exposed their biggest issue. They had no superstar to lean on. When things got tough, one of the best years ever still ended in disaster. Hornets. The 2012 season was rock bottom for Charlotte. At this time, they were the Bobcat. They finished 7-59, the worst winning percentage ever, just over 10%. It was a lockout-shortened season, but that didn't soften the blow. They ended the year on a brutal 23-game losing streak and didn't win a single game in April. Offensively, they were dead last, scoring just 87 points per game. On defense, they gave up over 100, ranking second to last. Their net rating was a shocking negative 14.2. Gerald Henderson led them in scoring with just over 15 a game, while rookie Kemba Walker showed flashes with 12 points and 4 assists per night. DJ Augustine chipped in, but the roster lacked chemistry and firepower. Bismack had some rim protection, but their 2 top 10 picks weren't enough to lift the franchise. Paul Silas was the head coach, Rich Cho ran the front office, and Michael Jordan owned the team, but nothing else. This wasn't just a bad year, it was historically awful. A pretty low point, Thunder, blowing a 3-1 lead to the 73-win Warriors in 2016, still haunts Oklahoma City. They had all the momentum after winning games 3 and 4 by huge margins. Kevin Durant averaged 30 points, Russell Westbrook added nearly 27 and over 11 assists, and they dominated the glass with 48 boards a night. But then it fell apart. Klay Thompson erupted for 41 in Game 6, hitting 11 threes and saving Golden State's season. Game 7 saw the Thunder collapse again, outscored 29-12 in the third quarter. Steph Curry dropped 36, while the Thunder's offense stalled. Durant and Westbrook combined for 57, but they couldn't recover. Despite better rebounding and fewer turnovers, they hit just 32% of their threes compared to Golden State's nearly 4. That series wasn't just a blown chance. It was the end of an era. Durant left that season.
You know, a trend that's been
never reached the conference finals again until 2000.
unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Sharp out there with Wilson. Then it's Martin. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Post in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Taurean Prince comes in for Turner, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Porter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's the Nets now after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Oh, Claxton in position and stolen by Portis. Pass to Trent. Now here's Portis. Kuzma outside. Over Porter. Kuzma can't get it to go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The rebound by the Bucks.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Collins, good.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. How last month turned out for him, averaging 12 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Livingston's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Kyle Kuzma. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Bucks. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. The shot comes out. Collins with some nice D. Nets leading by 3. Inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Anthony, the pass to Livingston. Pass to Jackson. And they get it. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there. 11 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Anthony. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 8.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
It's Porter outside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now here's Anthony. D right on him. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Porter. Yes, that goes in. And now an 8-point Nets lead. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's very aware of the time. Timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Gary Harris comes in for Green. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Now,
Five-time All-NBA first team, Rookie of the Year, and had just won Western Conference Finals MVP. He led Dallas to 2 division titles and a conference crown. After the trade, fans held a protest outside the arena with a coffin mark in the area. Dicker himself said he thought he'd stay in Dallas forever. Now he's in Los Angeles, chasing rings, and the Mavericks are left trying to rebuild. That trade didn't just change the roster, it shattered the bond between the team and its fan base, making it the darkest moment in Dallas basketball history. Later, Kobe Bryant's torn Achilles in 2013 was a devastating blow. That season, the Lakers had brought in Dwight Howard and Steve Nash to chase another title, but nothing went right. Injuries piled up, chemistry never clicked, and by April, they were barely holding on to a playoff spot. Kobe carried the team, averaging heavy minutes every night just to keep them alive. Then, on April 12th, against Golden State, he drove left, pushed off, and collapsed, torn Achilles. Still, he stood up.
Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. For three, Portis. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Nets trail by 7. And Milwaukee, looking at who they got. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Trent setting the peg for Anthony. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Porter. Again, the Nets for 2.
Combine the size and skill that Porter Jr. has. Really tough to beat.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. Harris a screen on Collins. Antetokounmpo inside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
On the Bucks with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Harris. And Porter subbed in for Trent.
Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Porter Jr.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Outside Anthony. Driving the lane. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one misses. Collins with some nice D. Nets trail by 3. Pass to man to tie it up. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
That's good from Porter on the assist by Giannis.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Down low. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Anthony. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Collins.
John Collins can run as a big and impressive right there in the open court.
Now here's Giannis. There it goes, Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Collins checked in for Anthony. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis outside. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To tie it up. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ballgame.
Here's Rollins. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Now, you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Giannis. And the Bucks miss again.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Basket counts.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes.
It wasn't just a bad trip. It was a turning point. The ripple effects haunted the franchise through years of mediocrity, reminding everyone what a missed moment really looks like. Cavaliers. LeBron James leaving Cleveland in 2010 hit harder than any buzzer beater. He didn't just walk away quietly. He went on national television and said he was taking his talents to South Beach. Fans were already nervous, but hearing it like that, it was brutal. The team only found out minutes before the broadcast. The fallout was instant. Jersey bonfires lit up the city. The massive mural of LeBron came down fast. Owner Dan Gilbert wrote a furious letter, calling it a betrayal, and promised Cleveland would win a title before LeBron. Spoiler alert, they didn't. The team collapsed. 19 wins the next season. A 26-game losing streak set a new low. The Cavaliers snagged 3 #1 picks trying to rebuild. Kyrie worked out, but Anthony Bennett and Andrew Wiggins, not exactly franchise changers. Meanwhile, LeBron thrived in Miami.
Of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs, and these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Collins. On the wing, man. The three. Milwaukee.
14 wins, 68 losses.
With the rebound. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Rollins. Here's Turner. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Kuzma. Here's Claxton.
Monty Williams was brought in with high hopes and a high salary, then booted after one season. Trajan Langdon stepped in just before the draft, tasked with fixing this mess. They took Ron Holland II with the 5th pick and added Cam Spencer and Clinton Grizzlies. The 2013 Western Conference Finals was supposed to be the next step for a team built on grit, but instead it turned into a sweep that stung for years. Memphis had just come off huge playoff wins over the Clippers and the Thunder. Their defense was elite, and Martin had just been named Defensive Player of the Year. Spirits were high. Then San Antonio happened. Game 1 was a blowout. Game 2 went to overtime. But the Spurs outlasted them. Same deal in Game 3. By the time Game 4 rolled around, Tony Parker dropped 37, and the Grizzlies were done. Swept. Gone. Parker averaged nearly 25 points and 10 assists during the series. Memphis had no answer. Zach Randolph struggled, shooting just over 30% and averaging 11 points. Gasol couldn't get going either. The Spurs neutralized their strengths and turned the Grizzlies into a one-dimensional team. It wasn't just a sweep, it was a reality check. The Grizzlies' defense could only carry them so far when the offense couldn't keep up. It was a huge achievement reaching that stage. But the way it ended showed exactly how much more work was left to the Warriors. The 2016 NBA Finals collapse wasn't just a loss. It was a historic unraveling. They had just gone 73-9 in the regular season, the best mark in league history. Steph Curry was the unanimous MVP, and everything seemed lined up for a repeat title. Then, up 3-1 in the finals, it all slipped away. Game 5 changed the tone. Draymond Green was suspended, Andrew Bogut went down, and LeBron James and Kyrie each dropped 41. The Cavaliers stole momentum and never gave it back. In Game 6, Curry fouled out and got ejected. By Game 7, it was survival mode, and Golden State couldn't close. They didn't score in the last 4 minutes and 39 seconds. LeBron blocked Iggy. Kyrie drilled the go-ahead 3 over Curry. The comeback was complete. Green's suspension broke their rhythm. Injuries piled up. Curry's knee wasn't right. LeBron led every major statistical category across both teams. That finals loss didn't just ruin a dream season. It changed narratives, altered legacies, and forced a shift in how the team was built. That offseason, Kevin Durant joined because after the most dominant season in history, the ending demanded overcorrection. Raptors. The 2018 playoffs weren't just a disaster. They created an actual nickname, LeBronto. That's how thoroughly LeBron James owned Toronto. The Raptors entered the series with the best record in the East, 59 wins, #1 seed. It didn't matter. Cleveland swept them out in 4 games, and each loss felt worse than the last. Game 1 set the tone. Toronto.
Good offensive ball, and he gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 1. Neither team here.
Passes like it was a shooter. Game 3, he floated in a game winner at the buzzer with 1 hand. In Game 4, that was a mercy kill.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Toronto had no answer. And that series marked the 10th straight playoff loss.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
There's the lob, and the set and the slam by Giannis.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink. That's a momentum changer right there.
Outside Collins.
First high school player.
3-pointer. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Porter against Claxton. Turner. Out to Kuzma. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Porter. A 3 ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And Porter stepping up once to take that shot.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Now Claxton. Right side Porter. From deep, Collins. He's still up. Now he's 9 of 10. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis is embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Driving to Giannis, showing creativity.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins trying to break free. Here's man. Collins.
You wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Porter against Antetokounmpo. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And maybe not the first guy you think about, Collins in the clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
After the loss, the Bucks fired Mike Conley. Just 2 years away from the championship, we were back to square one. The Kings, frustrated,
and a tough break as a second attempt at the line, no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And Brooklyn has possession. 4-point game.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
So they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Porter, no luck. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
January 24th, 2018. Clark Terry shut him down for the season. He was named an All-Star leader.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's Money from deep.
This team needed someone to step up, and it's Kevin Porter Jr., the former first-round pick with a huge basket.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Rollins. The three-pointer no good. And the foul on Miles Turner. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Jason Terry
and so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.
Game 7 against the Lakers in 2002 was supposed to be their crowning moment. Sacramento had the best record in the league, home advantage, and a team firing on all cylinders. But after 48 minutes and an overtime that felt like quicksand, they walked off the court with a 112-106 loss, and the franchise hasn't recovered since. Shaq had 35, Kobe Bryant added 30, and Mike Bibby led the Kings with 29. Lever came close to a triple-double. The game was back in 19 lead changes, but the Kings simply couldn't close. They missed 14 free throws and went 2 for 20 from deep. That's 10%. In overtime, they only scored 6 points. Stojakovic bricked a wide-open 3 in regulation. Bryant fouled Bibby, but it wasn't enough. The Lakers took over the extra point, and the team wasn't just a playoff loss. And combine that, the Game 6 appreciated the bottom. Game 6 reminded Spurs. Ray Allen's shot in Game 6 of the 2013 Finals wasn't just a dagger, it was the moment everything unraveled. San Antonio was seconds from the title. out to Ray Allen, who backpedals